fixing bayonets, bro.
The Germans hear a war cry, and men charge out of the destroyed bunker.
Oh, bro,
Schmidt
this
at the
is
very front.
All right, boys. World War II, fighting Germans,
It's the
40
7th of
to
September
1.
1939, just outside of the town
Let's
of
see what the story is about.
Czy artyleria jest gotowa? Tak, kapitanie! Amunicja? Wzmocniona, uzupełniona! Na pozycję! Przygotować się. To będzie ciężka walka.
Captain Władysław Raginis controls the defensive emplacements under his command. 2 collections of bunkers and trenches, 6 kilometers apart, lining the bank of the Narew River.
Bro, I hope this music isn't copyrighted, but
From Gorostrenkowa
I'm gonna take my chances.
Wrócisz do domu i ją zobaczysz. Miejcie oczy szeroko otwarte na wiznę. Niemcy mogą pojawić się z tej strony.
Suddenly, an explosion shakes the earth. Soldiers in the trenches are rushing for the bunkers as the air fills with fire and shrapnel. Aircraft then roar overhead, dropping bombs. One of the men rushes for the phone and gives the message they've all been dreading.
Już tu są.
The dry brush is set alight and fires spread across the trenches. In both positions, the air becomes foul with smoke and dust. The bombardment keeps up for half an hour.
Bro, imagine being in a trench thinking that this is going to be like trench warfare and that happens.
It stops. The battlefield switching from deafening explosions to the most disturbing silence. The men at Wisna lay low, not daring to expose an inch of their bodies. Outside, something else breaks the quiet.
Cisza. Tam jest cała zgraja czołgów.
The Panzer II and many other legendary tanks are...
Wait, is this a sponsor? Bro, this is a Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm broke, but that's a great... Bro, that's a really smooth way to start a sponsor, bro. Probably the best way to start a sponsor. What the heck?
At the front, the men brace for what is to come.
Chwila. Moment. Teraz!
Boy, why are
In the
you
blink of an eye,
waiting?
the bridge is destroyed into a million pieces. Rubble and vehicles fall and slam into the earth and water. On the opposite bank, the Germans are thrown into disarray. Many flee, expecting the bunkers to come alive, while some open fire into the fortifications at random. The Poles sit still as bullets and shells slam into their bunkers, trusting them with their lives. The fire soon stops, the Germans seemingly not knowing what to do. Peeking back out, the men see the German infantry is all gone, but the tanks still remain. Then, a small group of men on foot appear from the buildings. The Polish lookout frowns.
Jerzy, czy to oficerowie?
No nie wiem. Ci goście...
No, dude, I like the fact that they actually like people are actually talking. You know, it's not just like stories, but they got like people actually talking, so that we actually have a better feel for this is lit, bro.
Poważnie.
The idea of shooting is tantalizing. He reaches out to his bunker's machine gun and swings it towards the enemy as he loves the idea of opening fire.
If you don't go and shoot,
choose. The Pole has no time to think it over, and he pulls the trigger. The machine gun is unleashed, cutting through the men.
You better start spraying, man.
Kurwa, chrzan się.
Hey, don't kill the animal.
The gunshot of the massive rifles washes across the battlefield, and the huge bullet slams into the enemy armor. They fire again and again, with some shots bouncing and some punching through. The tankers are thrown into disarray as the transmission of their injured brothers makes them keenly aware of the danger they're in. They fire back with their cannons, aiming at bunkers at random as they retreat under fire.
How are they piercing? How are they piercing on some aspects of the tank, but other tanks they're bouncing off?
Ambushed.
This is still kind of wild though. This is
Back
entertaining. Whoever suggested me to do this, thank you, bro.
Updates. He's impressed at their early success, but with such an overwhelming force against him, he knows it won't last. Outside his bunker, the sounds of bullets and bombs continue to rage. It's a sleepless night. The sun rises to a foggy morning. The visibility across the river is next to nothing, but the Poles can hear there's something afoot.
More.
Czołgi są w ruchu. Przekraczają rzekę. Proszę pana?
Przygotować karabiny przeciwpancerne!
Oh,
They hear
they're
the splashes, the
crossing.
revving engines, the moving water. Tanks are wading
Tanks?
through.
Wait.
Panzers
Tanks can
appear
go in the
like
river?
specters through the fog.
Tanks can go
and
in
the
the...
Polish line immediately opens fire. The panzers push through, firing their cannons as behind them emerge multiple boats of infantry. The machine gunners focus on them and scores of Germans fall to their fire. But the panzers fight back.
Oh, yo! Damn, bro, we got river crossings. Okay,
High
okay.
explosive shells at the Polish positions and claiming casualties.
Wir stehen unter Beschuss! Ich kann die Schussposition des Feindes nicht erkennen!
The anti-tank rifles try to bring them down, but there's too many of them.
Yeah, bro.
Panzer wurde getroffen! Setzen Sie die Offensive fort!
Moments later, shells begin raining down on the enemy line. Explosions rip through the formation, sending the German infantry scrambling for cover which doesn't exist, while the tanks are shaken
Oh my
and disoriented by the
gosh.
incessant detonations.
Bro,
A few are brutally taken
imagine.
out of action with a direct impact, while the rest struggle to fight.
Dude,
under the
imagine
heavy
being the
bombardment.
infantry getting the artillery
Anti-tank
show.
riflemen continue firing through it all, damaging more enemy tanks.
That's
The bunkers
impressive.
continue to fire at the exposed Germans as the entire battle becomes a duel of artillery. But only one side has bunkered.
That's literally what is happening with the whole Ukraine
German position is
situation.
completely untenable. Tanks and men are just trying to survive through the storm of shells. Meanwhile, an officer gets on the phone to update Raginis.
Trzymamy linię, ale potrzebujemy więcej osłony przeciwogniowej!
I guess not.
Druga linia, słyszysz mnie? Cholera!
Boy,
Unexpectedly, the
your
next salvo
telephone
of
line
enemy
is
shells
gone.
punches into the ground without detonating and starts emitting plumes of white smoke, blinding the entire battlefield as high explosives continue to rain. The Poles keep guard through it all, fearing the Germans are about to push under the smokescreen. But they don't. Instead, the battered German attack force retreats across the river. But it's hardly a victory.
Wow. So they stopped the Germans
Proszę
twice.
pana? Skończyła się
Twice.
amunicja.
Yo.
Lepiej będzie się wycofać do głównych umocnień bunkrów.
And so, with the cover of the night, the brave defenders prepare to escape. With all their losses, only 11 beaten survivors remain. They make their way out under the cover of darkness.
Nie strzelaj!
Jakie jest hasło?
Like and subscribe.
To nasi z linii frontu!
No,
Meanwhile,
bruh.
Captain Reginis
Bro. Nah, I gotta. Nah, I'm gonna like that video. Bro, not only does he have such a smooth transition of sponsor, but he also has a smooth transition to make people like and
Takes a
subscribe.
deep breath.
Nah, bro.
Now it's their turn to fight.
He
He phones
actually
Captain
deserves a like
Schmidt,
for
commander
that.
of the second bunker in the nearby village of Karpiki.
Schmidt, straciliśmy linię frontu. Potrzebujemy zwiadowcy, który poinformuje nas o natarciu wroga. Zrobisz to?
Od razu!
Schmidt gathers a small crew and together they venture out into the unknown. Taking the same dry swamp as the survivors, they make their way back to the forward positions. When they get there, they're met with a scene of utter devastation. But still they push on. Finding a view down into the river, Schmidt takes a closer look. Some tanks and infantry have made it across, but most are still on the opposite side. A pontoon bridge is being constructed with men and tanks gathering to use it.
Kapitanie, mamy otworzyć ogień?
Boy, hell no.
To nie jest nasza misja. Najważniejszą rzeczą jest dostarczenie raportu dowódcy.
The group managed to get back to their bunker, and Schmidt shares what he saw with Raginis, including the scout unit.
34 Panzer II.
Ostrzelać teren i przygotować się do bitwy!
Tak, kapitanie!
The Poles double and triple check their weapons, determined to
Bro,
make the
I
enemy
love this
pay.
animation, bruh.
Time drags on. The explosion of Polish artillery echoes. Then the enemy aircraft return.
The Stukas!
Men stuck outside dive for cover as bombs rock the earth around them. The relentless bombing resuming in anger. Eventually, it subsides, and Raginis knows that can only mean one thing.
Yep, they're
The
coming.
Germans
They're
fire
coming.
at the defensive positions, advancing from cover to cover through the trees and grass. The Poles return fire from the bunkers and trenches, cutting down Germans left and right. But they have
Bloody hell.
numbers. They reach one of the trenches and drop in, taking cover from the bunkers as they fight off the Polish soldiers. The enemy approaching the first bunker of 3.
Verdammt! Wir können nicht weiterkommen. Wir warten auf die Haupt...
Bro, with the little German that I know, that I taught myself before I stopped teaching myself how to speak German, it's weird how you could, like, kind of understood that first sentence.
Hours of stalemate pass until a rumble is heard in the distance. Dread fills the Poles as the source crests over the terrain. It's 60 panzers from the 10th Panzer Division. They unleash their guns and the shells slam into the first bunker, while the Poles open fire with all they have.
Yeah,
Small arms
come
do little,
on.
and the few anti-tank rifles can't handle the sheer amount of vehicles as shell after shell slams into the fortified emplacements. The men in the first bunker receive the brunt of the enemy attack, with panzer shells pummeling the bunkers as men fight for their lives. Across the main road in the opposite town, Captain Schmidt is facing the same impossible odds. Gunfire rains down from everywhere, and tank shells slam into the heavy concrete. More and more shells
But
slam into the
imagine
first
being in
bunker,
this
until
situation
finally,
right now. Dude, all the shells are pounding all over you. Oh, dude, I don't know if I would be able to stay sane, bro.
the shell strikes right through the bunker.
No. Oh, dude. He got
In the blink of an
brunt
eye,
of it.
the first bunker falls to complete silence. Within moments, the German infantry breaks down the door and pushes in, taking it over. The assault carries on with all eyes falling on Raginis' bunker.
Rest in peace, man.
Schmidt
Rest in
isn't done
peace.
yet.
Przymocujcie bagnety, mężczyźni!
Bayonets. Fix your bayonets, bro.
The Germans
Yo.
hear a war cry, and men charge out of the destroyed bunker.
Oh, bro,
Schmidt
this
at the
is
very
hard.
front. The Germans try to flee, some continuing to fire as the mad Poles run through the hail of bullets. Schmidt's men
God,
furiously
bro.
attack the enemies. The Germans try to fight back, but the cohesion of their line has been lost, and the Poles cut them down with efficiency, wiping out the squad. Schmidt can barely believe
You know what? On my last reaction, I said Polish people were snobby. I low-key take back what I said, bro. This is hype, bro. Bro, my freaking voice is cracking, bro. That's how you know that I'm so into it. When my voice really starts cracking, man.
that worked.
Wróć! Wszyscy z powrotem!
They run back to the safety of the bunker and make it almost completely unscathed. But it doesn't last for long. The bombardment resumes, and the Polish lines outside break down, destroyed by the overwhelming fire. Schmidt's bunker is surrounded. Schmidt opens fire with his rifle, joining one of the remaining machine gunners in the defense. German after German falls. The Panzer takes notice.
Oh.
The tank takes aim.
Opuścić bunkier!
No!
The shell explodes, wrecking the machine gun and firing shrapnel across the room. Schmidt, the machine gunner, and 3 other men are hit. Germans completely surround the complex, banging on the doors. Schmidt realizes he has no other option and surrenders. Raginis' bunker is the last one standing. Outnumbered and hopelessly outgunned, the Germans surround the position and attempt to fight their way inside. But the Poles repeatedly fight them off at the doors. The German fire also slows. The whole evening and night is spent in this one-sided stalemate.
Gib auf! Deine Lage ist hoffnungslos!
No reply comes. Inside, the Poles greet them with a wall of lead. The bunker doors are becoming unpassable choke points howled by the power of a machine gun. This is repeated multiple times, the Poles determined to inflict as much damage as they can. But
Oszczędzaj amunicję, jest ich za dużo.
they're on their last bullets.
Ergebt euch sofort! Wenn ihr den Kampf fortsetzt, wird es keine Gnade geben.
Raginis still doesn't want to, but he can't know if his men feel the same. They've already done their duty and more. They made the enemy pay dearly. Would they proudly fight to their last breath with him? Or will they curse the commander who condemned them to death in the name of pride? Raginis takes a deep breath.
Oh
and
man,
steps up
what are you gonna
before
do?
his men.
Żołnierze, dziękuję wam za wszystko. Służyliście naszemu narodowi z honorem. Czas złożyć broń.
He opens the door. A line of Germans stand outside but don't open fire. Raginis holds the door open as his men walk out one by one, sharing a look of utmost respect.
Hey, bro, they.
The Germans throw them to the ground, but Raginis doesn't look. The last man exits, leaving Raginis on his own, and he closes the door. Moments later, the men hear a grenade go off inside.
Bro, he offed himself. He offed himself. No, that's such a sad way to end of it. Oh, dude, that's actually a sad way to end the video, man. Oh man, that is so freaking sad. I think that was a good one, though. That was a good one, bro. Yo. Check out these other videos that are appearing on your screen right now, man. Make sure that you like and subscribe if you made it all the way to the end, bro. I'm definitely gonna be reacting to more of this guy's stuff. Hopefully this isn't copyrighted. If it's copyrighted, because some of the music, I don't like reacting to videos with music in the background, but somebody told me to react to this, and yeah, I'm trying to get through all my suggestions right now before I start reacting to other stuff, so do keep that in mind. But if you are suggesting me to react to anything, please make sure that there's not like music, or if there is music, like not like too much of said music, so that I can just like remove it before I upload it, because I don't want to get copyright strike and then my channel get shadow banned, right? But anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.